It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. Another video looking at some behind the scenes photos from set, so some behind the scenes. Now there are some very interesting possible connections between the events of the video game and scenes that they are filming at the moment. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we jump into this, if you're not a subscriber and enjoy the content by the end, consider subscribing to join our community, share and smash the like button, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. For those of you that don't know, we are heavily covering The Last of Us on HBO, and not just covering the show in general, but also looking at behind the scenes photos and clips that come out. They are actually filming The Last of Us in Alberta, Canada, partially in a city called Calgary, which is the city that I live in. In fact, this weekend they're in Calgary filming, which is where most of these photos are coming from, and they are photos that I took myself this morning. Now I do want to give a shout out to Twitter page The Last of Us HBO TV series news, because he was actually the one that posted about this possible connection, which we're gonna look at in just a little bit. But first, let's take a look at the photos. Most of the photos are actually the same exact area that I posted about, and I even uploaded a video on the other day where they were decorating that one building. So obviously we can see that that part of the set is exactly the same, but what is different now is that they did in fact bring in some vehicles, they put some vines around it, they brought some more rocks and debris and things like that. And as you can see, this time around they have actually blocked off the road. It was actually pouring rain this morning, so I was just happy to even capture these photos, and I was just trying to get the hell out of here because I was soaking wet. Anyway, we can see some more pictures of the vehicles that are there. We can see this picture as well from a different angle. Now at this point, one of the security guards actually came up to me and said that I should stop filming. I actually have a bit of the recording here, which I'll post so you can check it out. Right at the end you can hear him ask me to stop filming. That's pretty much everything. I mean, nothing new. It's the same decorations on the building that we were looking at. They just brought in a few vehicles and decorated them with vines and stuff like that. Now on to the possible connection. Again, shout out to The Last of Us HBO TV series news on Twitter. I will put a link to his page in the description so you can go and check him out. If you take a look at these two, we can see some similarities between the building on the left from the video game and the building that they are decorating. Now, is this the exact same building that they're shooting scenes for? Maybe, but what is interesting is that in the video game, this particular picture of Ellie is from the time when, if you remember, Joel finally agreed to give her a sniper rifle for her to kind of cover him while Joel went down and killed the soldiers that were around. So that is very interesting. And if you take a look, the vehicles even are similar in terms of how they're decorated from the video game to what they're trying to make this scene look like. So that's very interesting. Now, even logistically, the events that I just described from the video game takes place at around the time when they're filming right now. Like, what I mean by that is that they have filmed the prologue, they have filmed the stuff with Tess and Joel and Ellie and all of that, and at this point I think they're in between when Tess leaves and also when Joel and Ellie meet Sam and Henry. So in between this time is where they're filming right now, if we kind of look at what they've been filming so far. So it's definitely reasonable to assume that this might be what they're filming. But again, it's just a prediction. It's not 100%. Take this with a grain of salt and make your own predictions. But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to go through in this video. Again, they were very strict on what we could film and not film because of the crazy rain outside. I'm probably not gonna go out again today, but I will plan to go maybe later in the afternoon tomorrow to see what's going on and whether I can capture anything new. If it's the exact same stuff, I'm probably not gonna post anything because you've seen it already, but if it's something new, I'm definitely gonna post something about it. But that's pretty much everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to join our community and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.